support. We are under heavy attack. Sending air support now. You won't believe what has happened in the Strait of Hormuz. The US says Iran has broken the ceasefire agreement and has fired at ships in the Strait of Hormuz. With the blockade in place, the US has seized an Iranian cargo ship.
Motor Vessel Toska, vacate your engine room. Vacate your engine room. We're prepared to subject you to disabling fire.
President Trump has issued his latest warning to Iran. No more, Mr. Nice Guy. They'll come down. They'll come down fast. They'll come down easy. And if they don't take the deal, it will be my honor to do what has to be done, which should have been done to Iran by other presidents for the last 47 years.
You have to understand, we've been dealing with these people for 47 years. I'm standing here with a much more powerful Iran as of a month ago, not anymore. Right now, they are decapitated. But I'm standing here a month ago with a much more powerful Iran than it was at any point during 47 years. This should have been handled by 7 presidents, a lot of presidents. And those presidents are saying now, every one of them, to their friends.
In order to have a meaningful negotiation, we need to overcome this mistrust.
The strain Iran brought to the negotiations show their deep interest in nuclear weapons. If the desire for nuclear weapons is strictly peaceful, a peaceful campaign, why is it the central blocking point in the agreement with the US? Why is it such a priority for the remaining leaders in Iran after 50 days of war with the US and Israel, which included the ceasefire?
And I don't think we can come to a point that the full confidence is restored, but at least some sort of confidence. And we are now working with our friends in the region to find a method that can bring about this some extent of confidence so we can restart negotiations.
President Trump issues statement to Iran saying that if they fail to make the deal, the whole country is going to get blown up.
They thought that the force and the pressure and the escalation is part of the solution. No, these cannot be for the benefit of anyone. Diplomacy must prevail.
Do we see a fundamental commitment of will for the Iranians not to develop a nuclear weapon, not just now, not just 2 years from now, but for the long term? We haven't seen that yet. We hope that we will.
The president also said Sunday morning, civil infrastructure will be a target after it reported that Iranian forces were refusing to allow ships to pass through the Strait of Hormuz. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Iran is yet to commit to meet in Pakistan and negotiate a second time.
We've made very clear what our red lines are, what things we're willing to accommodate them on, and what things we're not willing to accommodate them on. And we've made that as clear as we possibly could, and they have chosen not to accept our terms.
Is this part of the tactic of Iran to get more leverage when they decide to negotiate? The president said, "We're offering a very fair and reasonable deal, and I hope they take it, because if they don't, the United States is going to knock out every single power plant and every single bridge in Iran. No more Mr. Nice Guy. No more Mr. Nice Guy."
Jesus is merciful.
There's so much life to be enjoyed and to be experienced. Why are we doing this? To the Iranian people, please encourage your leaders to make the deal. No more infrastructure is needed to be destroyed. And let's move toward a more unified Middle East and foreign relations for Iran and the Iranian people. That there can be a success with this negotiation. No more bridges need to be destroyed. No infrastructure needs to be destroyed. No power plants needs to be destroyed. Come on, Iranians, let's do this.
All anti-aircraft is gone. The leaders are gone. The whole place is gone. So we'll see how it turns out. So it's JD and Steve and Jared. You have a good team, and they meet tomorrow. We'll see how it all works out.
President's strong words are saying to me that he doesn't want to remain in Iran. He doesn't want to continue with bombing, with attacking Iran. He doesn't want to have to blow up any bridges or any power plants. These strong words are saying to me that they want to make an agreement. They want to close the deal and move to better relations with Iran, so that the future can be bigger and brighter and better. No more threats from Iran to the Americans, and no more threats from the Americans to Iran. They want to have a more peaceful relationship with Iran, and that the world can benefit. The world can benefit from all the possibilities with the Strait of Hormuz and all the major countries depending on the transport of oil in the Strait of Hormuz. 20% of the world's oil moves through the Strait of Hormuz, and that needs to be secured. Thank you, Pakistan, for being the middleman in all of this negotiation. Just last week I was celebrating, yes, keep the strait open, keep the strait open, keep the strait open, keep the strait open, yes. Iran has broken the deal, according to the US reports. They have fired at ships in the Strait of Hormuz, and as of such, the US has seized one of the Iranian cargoes in the Strait of Hormuz. Maybe that this is Iran's approach so they can get more leverage in that negotiation, and also for the US to position themselves firmly in the negotiations and say, hey, this is the best deal. No nuclear weapons for Iran.
No nuclear weapon. That's 99% of us.
Yes. Keep the strait open beyond the ceasefire. We want that. Keep the strait open. Keep the strait open. We need the Strait of Hormuz to remain open for very obvious reasons. 20% of the world's oil comes through the Strait of Hormuz. This is very simple.
If we didn't hit them, that was a courageous decision too, because we had all those planes flying in at night with very little cover, unbelievable stealth planes. And they were able to do their job. If we didn't do that, Iran would have had a nuclear weapon at a high level, either one of those two instances. And if they did, in my opinion, I told this to Bibi Netanyahu yesterday, Israel would have been extinguished. Large portions of the Middle East would have been extinguished, whether it's Saudi Arabia, Qatar, UAE, or others. And you saw that with thousands of missiles raining down upon them. They didn't think they were going to be hit. They thought they'd be watching us fight. And all of a sudden, UAE got hit by 1,500 missiles.
Keep the strait open. But of course, Iran believes that they have the upper hand in all of this, and that is why they have yet to commit to meet in Pakistan. The world depending on the oil and the Strait of Hormuz for safe passage for all of their ships to happen consistently and not worry about being targeted. Let's do this. Let's keep the strait open. Keep the strait open. Keep the strait open. Let's do this.
what President Trump said, to come to a fair and equitable deal to ensure that there is no nuclear weapons. This is what he said in one of his latest posts. So if that is the case, I'm confident that we can achieve a deal.
I know so many people from Iran. They're incredible people, incredible energy, and very, very brilliant.
Again, my name is Majash with Bridge Collins. We will continue to bring you updates in all of this. Thank you for tuning in.